It's great to see you here again. And if this is your first visit, please consider subscribing to the channel. I thank you in advance. Today, we're going to talk about family relationships and the trials we have to go through, with a personal account of dealing with family difficulties. The message touches upon a deeply personal and challenging aspect of life, the difficulties we face within our own families, particularly when dealing with issues like addiction. The author's reflections reveal a profound sense of resilience and determination to navigate these trials.
We are in a world of spies and trials, and the biggest and most challenging trial that some of us have to go through is within our own home. Many of us have to deal with a family member who causes problems. In my case, I have problems with my father, who unfortunately suffers from alcoholism, but he doesn't admit it. My family could be much better off financially nowadays, but unfortunately, my father ended up drinking a portion of our money. My relationship with him is cold, but he has no other family besides us. I had many chances to leave, but in the end, I always end up here. I believe I have to go through this and overcome these difficulties of coexistence, so I continue trying to become a better person. It's very difficult, I have to admit, but I've achieved good results because I realize that we can't just keep lamenting what has passed and what we've lost throughout our lives. There's no way to go back in time, so we must move forward. Happiness comes from within ourselves, and if we share our happiness, others will do the same. Imagine a world full of smiles on people's faces. A simple, good day, to a stranger can make a big difference in their life. I've been practicing this, but failing with my father, but I keep moving forward, and I know that with faith in God, I will be able to forgive everything that has happened and move on. I believe that many of you are going through something similar with a family member, but as our dear Jesus said, do not judge, so that you may not be judged. We shouldn't judge but rather try to help people. I'm working towards that.
One key theme that emerges from this message is the idea of personal growth and inner strength. The author acknowledges the presence of challenges within their family, particularly their father's alcoholism, which has had financial and emotional consequences. Despite the hardships, the author chooses to stay and confront these challenges, believing that personal growth and the capacity to become a better person are worth the struggle. This resilience and commitment to self-improvement are admirable qualities. The message also emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and empathy. The author recognizes that judging others, especially family members in difficult situations, is not productive. Instead, they advocate for trying to help and understanding. This perspective aligns with the notion that we all have our struggles and flaws, and approaching them with compassion and a willingness to support one another can lead to healing and reconciliation. The mention of faith in God adds a spiritual dimension to the author's journey. For many, faith can provide solace, strength, and a sense of purpose during challenging times. It represents a source of hope and guidance as the author seeks to forgive and move forward. Ultimately, the author's reflection encourages us to focus on personal growth, forgiveness, and empathy in the face of familial difficulties. It reminds us that happiness and positive change often start from within, and by extending kindness and understanding to others, we can contribute to a more harmonious world. In conclusion, the message poignantly addresses the challenging dynamics many individuals face within their own families, especially when dealing with issues like addiction. It is a testament to the author's resilience and commitment to personal growth that they choose to confront these difficulties head-on. The central themes of inner strength, forgiveness, and empathy resonate throughout the text, highlighting the importance of these qualities when navigating complex family relationships. The author's willingness to avoid judgment and instead seek understanding and support is a valuable lesson for us all. The inclusion of faith adds a spiritual dimension to the author's journey, emphasizing the role of belief in providing solace and hope during trying times. In a world often filled with trials and struggles, the text ultimately encourages us to look inward for happiness and to extend kindness and compassion to others, even in the face of adversity. It reminds us that personal growth, forgiveness, and empathy are essential tools in creating a more harmonious world within our families and beyond. I know there are many other points to be discussed about family issues, but let's save that for another video. My sincerest thanks for staying with me until now. Please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving your opinion in the comments. Thank you, and see you next time.